How's it, what it do, everybody? It's your boy Nocturn, and we're back at it with more Undertale, except I've already recorded this, and to my dismay and my displeasure, and OBS didn't detect my microphone throughout this entire recording, and all I had to do to fix it was I opened up the microphone settings, and boom, it fixed. I didn't have to do anything in the settings, didn't have to fiddle with anything. It didn't detect my microphone for some reason until I opened a menu, essentially, and it's like, oh, we got it now. But obviously I didn't realize that until after the recording was already done. So I'm gonna be basically voicing over my own recording, as lame as that is. I'm really sorry. I would go back through it again, but that would just take a lot of time and it wouldn't be as genuine. So here we have Metaton. Oh, there you are. You ugly little creature, you've made quite a name for yourself. Such infamy, I'm impressed. Oh yes, if you're looking for Alfie, she's not here. While you were busy doing your, thing, she was running around evacuating people to safety. Now they're in a place where you'll never get to them. Deciding not to fight you, my, she really is the only smart one, isn't she? Oh, how sassy. You're just itching to get your hands on me, aren't you? Well, too bad. This world needs stars more than it needs corpses. Toodles. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of like skip ahead, because again, I had commentary for this, but it's gone. You're here. So that means Undyne, she's like, Undyne will avenge you. Oh yeah, this was kind of sad. So we get to fight the royal guards. Two lovers staring over the edge of the cauldron of hell. So sadly, we gotta separate them from this mortal plane. But yeah, like I was saying, I just can't believe I like, from now on, I'm just gonna check and make sure everything's working, because this is the second time something like this has happened. The first time was Little Nightmares 2. None of the audio recorded for some reason. And this time it was just my microphone. Oh yeah, and O1 anguish that they never got to tell O2 their feelings. Rip. Alright, and we're gonna skip ahead to the Spooter fight. Did you hear what she said? They said a human wearing a striped shirt will come through. I heard that they hate spiders. I heard that they hate everybody. I heard that they'd like to tear their legs off. I heard that they have some awful taste. What a shame, a human comes through and they aren't even fit to be eaten. Oh well, rotten ingredients can always be discarded. Then we're gonna check her. Attack the... If she invites you to her parlor, excuse yourself. 38.8, 18.8. She ensnares us in her web. To her dismay, we're just going to tap, 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 and poor little spider. Why I say that? I honestly don't like spiders. If they're like in the corner of my room or something, like if they're not bothering me, like they're not crawling on the floor, right, then I typically leave them alone. But it just, I know killing spiders is really bad for the ecosystem outside, but it's just like I can't. 300 XP for that. All right, we're gonna continue on. But like nobody came and stuff. Hey, this is Bratty and Caddy. If you're reading this, then like bad news, you mega evil weirdo. Alphys just came here and she's taking us someplace super duper safe. But first, we gotta use up these gel pens. Yeah, chill, Alphys. We don't want to waste pens. And don't even think about stealing our stuff. Yeah, creep, leave our junk alone. Caddy, it's not junk, it's really valuable. Yeah, our garbage is really valuable. Anyway, in closing, you're a total loser. Yeah, loser. Signed, Bratty and Caddy. This is really weird voicing over my own thing. But I grabbed the empty gun because it gives me more attack, and then I grab the cowboy hat because it also gives me more attack, but it's also just more defense. And I don't grab the mystery key. I stole freaking a whopping 5 gold Continuing on, we meet this poor fellow. Why do I always get the freaks? I think I threatened him first. Yeah. Sorry, little weirdo. Threats won't work on me. I can't go to hell. I'm all out of vacation days. This dude. Huh? Everyone else is dead? Does that mean I don't have to work today? God, that it were true, little weirdo. That it were true. Well, Metaton didn't tell me I had to work, I guess. But that's the thing. Sometimes he doesn't even call me into work until halfway into my shift. If I don't play it safe, he's gonna yell at me. Okay, maybe yell is the wrong term. It's more like he has this CD album he plays. That's entirely full of songs about how bad I am at my job. Evacuation? You're yanking my chain, little weirdo. So what if everyone else left work? So what if nobody's buying anything? Par for the course, little weirdo. Par for the course. This dude. Ah, yes, I really want to buy your weird dusty artifacts. Not. I think here I just buy like the steak and I buy as many legendary heroes as I can. Because 60 HP I think is practically a full heal. And I was like trying to figure out, I was like, how many am I gonna buy? But I didn't realize that getting one steak, like there was only just one. So I just stocked up on all the heroes I could get because 40 HP, aside from the snowman pieces, I think those are the second most, like the second best healing item in the game. Well, again, snowman piece is probably the second best, unless the dog residue. The dog residue can full heal you. And I skipped ahead to where I killed everything and we get to Metaton. My, so you finally arrived. After our first meeting, I realized something ghastly. You're not just a threat to monsters, but humanity as well. Oh my, that's an issue. You see, I can't be a star without an audience. And besides, there are some people I want to protect. Eager as always, eh? But don't touch that dial. There's something you haven't accounted for. As any true fan would know, I was first created as a human eradication robot. It was only after becoming a star that I was given a more photogenic body. However, those original functions have never been fully removed. Come any closer and I'll be forced to show you my true form. Fine then. Ready? It's showtime! This is some banging boss music. Metaton Neo 90 and 9, Dr. Alphys' greatest invention. But he didn't hit me, so I was like, what? He didn't attack. So I tried checking him again just to see if he would hit me. But he didn't. And so I was like, okay. Guess I'm just gonna hit him. And... guess you don't want to join my fan club. And that's a no. I just blew him up. Decimated, destroyed. Alright, then we're gonna skip forward to the house and we find a locket that's not heart-shaped. But then we find a knife instead of a dagger in the Genocide route. About time, they say about equipping the knife, and the locket goes right where it belongs. And I think I was like checking some of the stats on these or so. Oh no, I was throwing away stuff. Okay. It's right. Again, this is really weird, just like voicing over my own footage. And then I was kind of going down the hall to see if there was anything different in Genocide as well. And Flowey shows up. Howdy, Naki. You finally made it home. Remember when we used to play here? Boy, today's gonna be just as fun. But yeah, I wanted to see if like any, like, cause you know in the first Genocide episode where like you go around and there's like red text depending on just like whatever you interact with. I was trying to see if there's any more of that here. Nothing useful. Still has that sweater. I'm assuming the sweater is like the king's, and I guess Chara, as this character becomes remembers it fondly, I guess. Our clothes, his bed, Azriel's. And I couldn't tell if this was a picture supposed to be of me or of Azriel. I'm assuming it's of me. and then my drawing of a flower. And my bed. And as I continue on, Flowey keeps talking to me. I remember when I first woke up here in the garden. I was so scared. I couldn't feel my arms or my legs. My entire body had turned into a flower. Mom, Dad, somebody help me, I called out. But nobody came. Oh yeah, I think I went to manage my inventory here. And then I think eventually, oh no, okay, my bad. I'm just gonna shut up until trying to explain what I was doing. It's like I don't even know what I'm doing. Again, I'm still just looking for any different text here. Nothing useful on the bookshelf. It's a golden flower. Hello, Flowey. Eventually, the king found me, crying in the garden. I explained that what had happened to him. Then he held me, Naki. He held me with tears in his eyes, saying, there, everything is going to be alright. He was so emotional, but for some reason, I didn't feel anything at all. No chocolate. I unlocked the chain. The date I came here. I soon realized I didn't feel anything about anyone. My compassion had disappeared. And believe me, it's not like I wasn't trying. I wasted weeks with that stupid king, vainly hoping I would feel something. But it became too much for me. I ran away from home. Eventually, I reached the ruins. Inside, I found her, Naki. I thought of all people, she could make me feel whole again. She failed. I realized those two were useless. I became despondent. I just wanted to love someone. I just wanted to care about someone. Naki, you might not believe this, but I decided it wasn't worth living anymore. Not in a world without love. Not in a world without you. So, I decided to follow in your footsteps. I would erase myself from existence. And you know what? I succeeded. But as I left this mortal coil, I started to feel apprehensive. If you don't have a soul, what happens when you... Something primal started to burn inside me. No, I thought. I don't want to die. Then I woke up. Like it was all just a bad dream. I was back at the garden. Back at my save point. Interested, I decided to experiment. Again and again, I brought myself to the edge of death. At any point, I could have let this world continue on without me. But as long as I was determined to live, I could go back. Amazing, isn't it, Naki? I was amazed, too. At first, I used my powers for good. I became friends with everyone. I solved all their problems flawlessly. Their companionship was amusing, for a while. As time repeated, people proved themselves predictable. What would this person say if I gave them this? What would they do if I said this to them? Once you know the answer, that's it. That's all they are. It all started because I was curious. Curious what would happen if I killed them. I don't like this, I told myself. I'm just doing this because I have to know what happens. What an excuse. You of all people must know how liberating it is to act this way. At least we're better than those sickos that stand around and watch it happen. Those pathetic people that want to see it but are too weak to do it themselves. I bet someone like that's watching right now, aren't they? Yeah, talking about you guys. Nowadays, even that's grown tiring. You understand, Naki. I've done everything this world has to offer. I've read every book. I've burned every book. I've won every game. I've lost every game. I've appeased everyone. I've killed everyone. Sets of numbers, lines of dialogue. I've seen them all. But you're different. I never could predict you, Naki. When I saw you in the ruins, I didn't recognize you. I thought I could frighten you. Steal your soul. I failed, and then I tried to load my save file. It didn't work. Naki, your determination, somehow it's even greater than mine. I just have one question for you, Naki. How did you get back to the ruins from here? Wait, I know. She must have taken you when she left, and decided to give you a proper burial rather than hanging out in the basement forever. But why then? What made you wake up? Did you hear me calling you? It doesn't matter now. I'm so tired of this, Naki. I'm tired of all these people. I'm tired of all these places. I'm tired of being a flower. Naki, there's just one thing left I want to do. Let's finish what we started. Let's free everyone. Then let's let them see what humanity is really like. That despite it all, this world is still kill or be killed. Then, well, I had been entertaining a few ways to use that power. But seeing you here changed my mind. Naki, I think if you're around, just living in the surface world doesn't seem so bad. We don't even need to leave to get them this time. The king has 6 of them locked away. I've tried hundreds of ways to get him to show them to me, but he just won't. Naki, I know he'll do it for you. Why am I telling you all of this? Naki, I said it before. Even after all this time, you're still the only one that understands me. You won't give me any worthless pity. Creatures like us wouldn't hesitate to kill each other if we got in each other's way. So that's why... What's this feeling? Why am I shaking? Hey, Naki, no hard feelings about back then, right? Hey, what are you doing? Back off! I've changed my mind about all this. This isn't a good idea anymore. You should go back, Naki. This place is fine the way it is. Stop making that creepy face! This isn't funny. You've got a sick sense of humor. Flowey is afraid of us now. As they rightfully should be. And we reach Judgment Hall and I'm like, okay, it's about to go down. I'm trying to prep myself. And I decided to save the butterscotch pie for Asgore, because since there was something that happened in the neutral route, I thought there would be something that also happened in the genocide route. And it's time, as I was probably trying to say, I am not ready for this. I'm also saying at some point. And, hey, you've been busy, huh? So, I've got a question for you. Do you think even the worst person can change? That everybody can be a good person if they just try? Alright. Well, here's a better question. Do you want to have a bad time? Because if you take another step forward, you are really not going to like what happens. Well, sorry, old lady. This is why I never make promises. It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing, flowers are blooming. On days like these, kids like you should be burning in hell. I barely survived that. Huh. Always wondered why people never use their strongest attack first. From here on, I am only going to maybe talking about like my experiences here or voicing over Sans. In the meantime, just enjoy my pain and suffering. God, I did really bad there. felt your sins crawling on your back. Sans, one attack, one defense. The easiest enemy can only deal 1 damage. I have to burn through all of my healing items on like this first encounter because I was not ready. Oh man. My first death from Minnie. Hey ya. You look frustrated about something. Guess I'm pretty good at my job, huh? And yeah, we go into the death montage. Here we go. That expression. That's the expression of someone who's died twice in a row. Suffice to say, you look really unsatisfied. Alright, how about we make it a third? Ready? Here we go. What, you think I'm just gonna stand there and take the hit? Here I was trying like different strategies for this attack he does, but it just was not working. Our report showed a massive anomaly in the time-space continuum. Timelines jumping left and right, stopping and starting. And I was sitting here thinking, like, who's our reports? Like, you and Alphys? Like, what? Until suddenly, everything ends. Here I royally messed up. This part had me so shook I couldn't stay on the platforms. That expression. That's the expression of someone who's died thrice in a row. Hey, what comes after thrice anyway? Wanna help me find out? Yeah, these platforms gave me the hardest time. That's your fault, isn't it? I also struggled really hard with this attack. Oof. Ooh, God. You can't understand how this feels. I panicked so hard there. I was sitting there like, how are you supposed to do that? I don't know how to do, how? That's the expression of someone who's died twice in a row. Twice? Thrice? Well, won't have to use it again anyways. Ready? And here I got completely caught off guard. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought he was gonna do his normal dialogue, but then I was so excited. I did it without getting hit. Knowing that one day, without any warning, it's all going to be reset. Ooh, I messed up really bad there. Yeah, I had the hardest time just staying on the platform. Look, I gave up trying to go back a long time ago. And I was trying to figure out this one, and I panicked again. And died really stupidly. That expression. That's the expression of someone who's died 5 times in a row. Convenient, huh? That's one for each finger. But soon, you'll need a cool mutant hand to count all of your deaths. That expression. That's the expression of someone who's died 6 times in a row. That's the number of fingers on a mutant hand, but soon you'll need to find a mutant hand with even more fingers. Getting to the surface doesn't really appeal anymore, either. Because even if we do, we'll just end up right back here without any memory of it, right? And there I figured it out like at the very end after I take so much damage. To be blunt, it makes it kind of hard to give it my all. Or is that just a poor excuse for being lazy? Hell if I know. All I know is, seeing what comes next, I can't afford not to care anymore. That being said, you, really like swinging that thing around, huh? Listen, I know you didn't answer me before, but somewhere in there, I can feel it. There's a glimmer of a good person inside of you. The memory of someone who once wanted to do the right thing. Someone who in the another time might have even been a friend? Come on, buddy. Do you remember me? Please, if you're listening, let's forget all this, okay? Just lay down your weapon and, well, my job will be a lot easier. And I remember, I think I said here that I saw this fight years ago, and like, while I don't remember everything about it, I remember this specific part that I did not want to get dunked on for showing mercy. Well, it was worth a shot. Guess you like doing things the hard way, huh? And I was not ready for this. Felt like a turning point. And I'm like, what the hell? There's a bone, and now it hits me when I'm in the menu. What? Sounds strange, but before all this, I was secretly hoping we could be friends. Oh, here I was explaining exactly what I basically just said. I always thought the anomaly was doing this because they were unhappy. And when they got what they wanted, they would stop all this. The real battle finally begins as I eat one of my last healing items. And maybe all they needed was, I don't know, some good food, some bad laughs, some nice friends. I drink my last quote-unquote healing item, supposed to give me a speed boost, which I can definitely tell right here. But that's ridiculous, right? Yeah, you're the type of person who won't ever be happy. One HP, no healing. You'll keep consuming timelines over and over until, well, hey, take it from me, kid. Someday, you gotta learn when to quit. That was the furthest I got. And seeing what's coming up next, just enjoy the mini death montage coming up. That might be next. Is that next? I don't know. Oh, that expression. That's the expression of someone who's died 7 times in a row. Hey, that's good. 7's supposed to be a lucky number. Who knows? Maybe you'll hit the jackpot, and that number will multiply 10-fold. That's the expression of someone who's died 8 times in a row. That's the number of fingers on a spider. But soon... Wait, don't spiders have legs? That expression. That's the expression of someone who's died 7 times in a row. Nope, wait, that's definitely 9. Sorry. Or was it 10? That expression. That's the expression of someone who's died 10 times in a row. Hey, congrats, the big 1-0. Let's invite all your friends over for a big shindig. We can have pie and hot dogs and... wait, something's not right. You don't have any friends. That expression. That's the expression of someone who's died 11 times in a row. Well, give or take. There's nuance to this stuff. Don't think I'll be able to count very well from here. Count for me, okay? We'll start from 12. And that day's today, referring to when I'm supposed to quit. And you can just see the pure frustration and disappointment in my face. I'm like, oh my god. Let's just get to the point. And I died. Because see, all this fighting is really tiring me out. And if you keep pushing me, then I'll be forced to use my special attack. Yeah, my special attacks sound familiar? Well, get ready, because after the next move, I'm going to use it. So if you don't want to see it, now would be a good time to die. And I tried to see if I had any healing. I was sure I didn't, but 1 HP. Well, here goes nothing. Are you ready? Survive this, and I'll show you my special attack. And I died. Oh, man. More deaths, more deaths. I got so defeated during a lot of this. Like, I was just so... This fight took me 1.5 hours to 2 hours to do. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of deaths coming up, so I'll let you guys just watch that. And this is where I finally got back to where I was. Holy shit. Oh man, I was like, no, that was it, I had it. I was like, holy shit. Oh, I was so upset at myself. I was like, I was so close. And we do it again. And I just died right there because I had 1 HP. And again. come on! And I died. I was about to give up, to be honest, for the day, because I was look at that face. I was so defeated, and I just kept dying to some silly, stupid crap. Mainly just my own mistakes. All right, next up is just the whole fight from start to finish, because it was my successful one. So enjoy. And I popped off so hard, I yelled so loud. I wish my microphone actually worked, because I was just like, yes! I strained my throat just yelling. And I'm like, you're huffing and puffing, like I... Alright, that's it. I'm just trying to calm down, like my heart was racing so fast. It's time for my special attack. Are you ready? Here goes nothing. I was sitting there like, I only have 1 HP. Yep, that's right. It's literally nothing. And it's not gonna be anything either. You get it? I know I can't beat you. One of your turns, you're just gonna kill me. So, I've decided it's not gonna be your turn, ever. I'm just gonna keep having my turn until you give up. Even if it means we have to stand here until the end of time. Capiche? You'll get bored here. If you haven't gotten bored already, I mean. And then you'll finally quit. I know your type. You're, very determined, aren't you? You'll never give up, even if there's, absolutely no benefit to persevering whatsoever. If I can make that clear, no matter what, you'll just keep going. Not out of any desire for good or evil, but just because you think you can. And because you can, you have to. But now, you've reached the end. There's nothing left for you now. So, in my personal opinion, the most determined thing you can do is to, completely give up. And, do literally anything else. He's getting tired. And I was like, wait, is he actually going to sleep? I'm like, oh, he is asleep. I'm like, so what do I do about this? I was like, oh. It's like, you're gonna break the rules. I'm also going to break the rules. And this is just another thing that makes Undertale very unique. It's just all these hidden little mechanics and stuff that's added in. And I'm just like, good night, sweet prince. Oh, did you really think you'd be able to... I'm like, he's bleeding, but he's a skeleton, though. So, guess that's it, huh? Just don't say I didn't warn you. Well, I'm going to Grillby's. Papyrus, do you want anything? And I felt really bad for killing him. I was like, I'm really sorry, Sans, but at the same time. No, I was gonna save, but then I was like, well, what if I want to come and fight him again? And that's, you know, before I beat the game. But I did it. I beat Sans. I did it. I still have the butterscotch pie. And I think here I go check the coffins. Because I just want to, I wanted to see if there's anything different. That's actually a connection I just now made. Like Flowey says that Toriel took us out of here, basically. It's as comfortable as it looks. And now we go to Asgore. And I decided that, I was like, oh yeah, I can heal without saving, so I'm going to do that. Hey, buddy. Curious. I've never seen a plant cry before. Hmm? Oh, you must be the one that Flower just warned me about. Howdy. What kind of monster are you? Sorry, I cannot tell. Well, we can always... Now. There's no need to fight. Why not settle this over a nice cup of tea? Why, you... See? I never betrayed you. It was all a trick. See? I was waiting to kill him for you. After all, it's me, your best friend. I'm helpful. I can be useful to you. I promise I won't get in your way. I can help. I can... Please don't kill me. I was like, who the fuck are you? Greetings. Yeah, I'm still sitting there like, oh my god, we just murdered Asriel, just straight, like, he basically reverted to his voice at the end. I am Naki. This is Chara. Thank you. Your power awakened me from death. My human soul, my determination, they were not mine, but yours. At first, I was so confused. Our plan had failed, hadn't it? Why was I brought back to life? You, with your guidance, I realized the purpose of my reincarnation. Power. Together, we eradicated the enemy and became strong. HP, attack, defense, gold, experience, love. Every time a number increases, that feeling, that's me. Naki. Now we have reached the absolute. There is nothing left for us here. Let us erase this pointless world and move on to the next. And I'm like, what if I don't want to erase the world? Oh yeah, I think I was trying to explain, like, something. No. How curious. You must have misunderstood. Since when were you the one in control? And then the game closes. And when you reopen it, there's just nothing but this sound, and you have to wait 10 minutes for this text to pop up. Interesting. You want to go back. You want to go back to the world you destroyed. It was you who pushed everything to its edge. It was you who led the world to its destruction. But you cannot accept it. You think you are above consequences. And I was like, technically no, but I'm just gonna say yes. Exactly. Perhaps we can reach a compromise. You still have something I want. Give it to me, and I will bring this world back. I'm like, what do you want? My soul, my determination, my body? Like, what? So I was just like, sure, I guess. Oh yeah, it's like my great looks and everything. Then it is agreed. You will give me your soul. I'm like, yeah, alright, he wants my soul. I'm like, I guess, sure. Then it is done. And then the game closes, and I'm like, alright, let's reopen this back up. And it starts up like nothing ever happened. Like the very beginning, like if you were to first install it, that this is what pops up. But yeah, that is Undertale. That was the Genocide ending. I'm really sorry that I had to voice this over. I wish I did not have technical difficulties, especially on the last episode of this series for Undertale. It really sucks. But I think what I was trying to say at the very end was like, obviously this is great. Oh, what I was trying to say before is that, so Chara is the name of the child that Asriel befriended, and I was trying to say that, like, Chara basically, like, when this child fell down, like, Chara basically took over Frisk's body, essentially is what I was trying to say. Every time we killed something, Chara became more in control. Is it Chara? I don't know. But basically, Undertale is a fantastic game. It's a great game. True Pacifist ending, obviously the way to go. I hated killing all my friends, but oh my god, the challenge of Sands, that was crazy. But the satisfaction of just doing it was worth it. But yeah, that is Undertale. I might play Deltarune in the future, depending on if it'll ever really get finished. I might play the first chapter at some point. I don't know. We'll just see how things go. But I'm definitely going to keep an eye out for games like this, just because that was phenomenal. I loved it. I loved everything about it. I can't believe I waited like 6 years to play this. Oh, man, what a journey. But if you guys enjoyed the video, and again, I'm sorry I had to do this voiceover thing, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, or do whatever, and I will see you guys next time. What am I gonna do now that Undertale's finished? What am I supposed to record? What am I supposed to play? Where do I go from here?